Yogsonik dynamics.
Okay, we're in. Thanks, Blip.
Join us, Sylvia Rivera, played by Tisha. Nitz with his buddy Blip, played by Nico Rodriguez. Don't fall for Yogsonik.
Hey, we're kind of short on time, so just do the script.
Okay. Z.OUS, played by Richard Collins. And Game Master, Adam Culbertson. From Creative Typo Entertainment, you're jacked into Dreadtech Incorporated.
All right, so Z.OUS just kicked in the door. As soon as you kick in the door, you see the office, and it looks like Molly and the two guards, the guard captain and the other guard, were arguing about something. Like you catch the tail end of, "I can't get any more people up here. They're saying the elevator's broke." And she's like, well, fix the problem now. They're gonna get in here, and then she notices like, yo, just kicked in the door.
That timing.
Yeah. So what's your entrance? Like all three of you coming in, Z.OUS just kicking in the door and just standing there.
So we see. I just want to get straight like what we see in here. So we see like both of the like heavier armored guy and the less heavy armored guy that went in here.
Yep.
And then like, do we see anybody else?
Molly Bennett. You do see her, and she was like telling them to get more people up here to deal with you. Is what you caught like the tail end of that.
Okay, and I'm guessing that she's like probably behind a desk, like not necessarily next to them.
Actually, she is next to them. Like she was like giving it to him. Like pissed off.
Well,
Sylvia.
I think. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say Sylvia is going to be a little towards the back, at least behind Z.OUS, if not behind Nitz as well.
Okay.
And Nitz is definitely behind Z.OUS because I think I already took a heavy hit before we even got to this point.
I think you are correct, sir.
Yeah, so however Z.OUS enters, if he doesn't say anything, Sylvia will recognize the awkwardness.
I don't think Z.OUS is going to say anything, but I do think he might actually just go ahead and fire.
Nice. Well, I'll give you that surprise, that like y'all have that surprise action.
So just to make sure, I'm trying to remember, and based on my notes, I don't think I actually fired any like rocket as of yet. I think I've only been using the Gatling gun as of yet.
Yeah.
I've
just wanted to make sure we're on the same page.
But you haven't, I don't think.
Just want to make sure my notes are correct. All right. Well, yeah. Like, however we're going in order. Like, Z.OUS is locked, loaded, and ready to fire.
All right. I mean, y'all were Nitz, Marsha, Z.OUS. Are you still Marsha?
Marsha. Yes.
Is the order, but Z.OUS was the first one through the door, so I guess y'all could go by marching order.
Well, yeah, but I mean, either that or we could consider that like the end of like Z.OUS's previous turn, and then start at the top of the turn order for this round.
Okay, yeah, that works. So Nitz, you do have a surprise on them. They were not expecting you to be able to get through that guy.
Wait, so is
that
Z.OUS
fast
firing first before we end his turn, and then starting at the top?
No, he kicked in the door. That would be an action.
Yeah, kicking in the door would have been like the end of his last turn.
Okay, so Nitz is... Oh, shit, 1 second.
His own grandpa.
Okay. Nitz is going to pull up my glove, and I am going to say, Z.OUS, when you get in there, ask her for her password, and then I'm going to activate the regen aura on my glove, and again, it's going to come out with a dark, like tendril-like energy that pulses out and heals all of us as long as we're grouped up together. And healing energy radiates from me in a 30-foot radius until the spell ends, which is concentration up to 1 minute. And for the duration of the spell, each non-hostile creature that starts their turn within range, including me, regains 1d6 hit points at the beginning of their turn. If they're the same alignment as me, they get 2d6 hit points. Which I assume we're all, I think last time we assumed we were all the same alignment, so it was 2d6.
Or at least
Yeah.
share.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
At least share
Okay.
one half.
It works, yeah.
Okay,
It works
so,
for everybody.
so for 1 minute, we all get 2d6 healing, and I'm hiding behind Z.OUS.
And I'm supposing that healing's going to happen like at the beginning of turns.
Yep, it's at the beginning of
like
your
the
turn,
beginning of
as long
each.
as you're within 30 feet of me.
Cool.
All right. And Marsha.
You know what? When I chose silence, it doesn't do exactly what I thought it would do. So
Oh, yeah?
I thought I would be able to silence a creature or person, but that is not the case. So,
I mean, depending on the way you want to silence them, you can.
yeah, but it's like a 20-foot. How I read it is,
Yeah.
so it has to be a 20-foot radius. It's a
Yeah,
big
like
radius.
it's a zone of silence, basically.
I feel like I might be in, like, one of us might be in that zone.
And that's not necessarily like detrimental. It just may be hard to communicate.
Yeah.
Don't forget that you get to heal 2d6 hit points as well if you're hurt at all from my dark green forest green aura.
Okay. How many?
2d6.
Thank you, Nits. It's kind of the least that you can do.
Of course. Happy to help.
Just kidding. This is kind of creepy where we are. Okay. So, listen, lady. I don't know who you are or what you think you're doing, but I need you to work with us. And I don't care if you're scared. You know, I would be scared of us as well. We just burst into your office after destroying your building and sneaking in. We're a very capable party, as you see. I'm going to make you stay right there until you give us what we want. And she casts Hold Person, hopefully. At how many people are in there? 3, right? She's gonna cast it at 4th level. To Hold Person all 3 of them.
Okay.
And it's a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. So Molly got a dirty 20, but the other 2 failed.
Okay.
One of them with a nat 1.
Okay. So it's concentration up to a minute. Okay, I mean, you stay there. I am making your men stay here, so you stay there as well. And you tell us what we need to know, what we came here for. And that's her turn.
Okay. And Z.OUS, you can heal.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and start with that. Solid 9.
Still getting used to the news. I think this is the first time I'm playing with this setup.
It's me using Marsha's voice, my bad. Forgot.
It slipped through in the in all the chaos.
All right. And then I guess Z.OUS will maybe not just fire blindly into this, apparently, since it's somewhat being handled already. Even though he kind of wants to. His finger's a little itchy.
I mean, do what you need to do.
Hey, lady. My buddy Nitz here says that we need to get your password, so you better hand it over.
Thanks, Z.OUS. I quietly whisper from behind you. Appreciate it, bud.
Yeah, no problem.
Is that all you do on your turn?
And then I guess he'll ready an action to fire the underbarrel rocket launcher if he sees anybody doing any funny movements.
Okay. All right. So those two guys are stuck. Like they can't do anything. They can't even talk, or they just like held in place.
They're paralyzed.
They're paralyzed.
At the end of each of their turns, they can make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. All right. So Molly, she just says, "I'm not telling you anything," and then she puts on a mask and pulls a device out of her pocket and puts it up near the two guards' faces and activates it, and a green mist starts coming out of it.
That movement sounds kind of funny.
Yeah.
So, I guess at whatever point you want me to like resolve an attack.
Yeah, you can attack. Like she is gonna activate it, and green mist is gonna start forming around the faces of the two guards.
Okay.
But you can react.
Well, the attack is being directed towards her in particular.
Okay.
Total, if I remember to actually include everything, because I do still have my trinket going, is going to be 31 to hit.
31 hits.
Okay. So,
Oh yeah, because you're still all like big and shit.
yeah, like I've only used like 2 rounds of that.
Yeah.
Still got 8 more rounds. I don't know if damage type matters, but I can split them if you want.
Just give me the total.
Okay. Let's see. It's going to be a total of 17 damage to her,
Okay.
and then the AOE damage is going to be, I guess, it'd be 8.
What'd you shoot? What did you shoot
That's
at
the
her?
rocket,
You shot a rocket at her.
the underbarrel rocket.
All right. 17 plus 8 to everybody in that area.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, that rocket just like he lined it up perfectly. It goes in between the two guards and nails her like directly in her chest as she goes flying back. But that smoke did get off, and the guards are starting to like you could tell that underneath this suit, like the suit's starting to crumple, like they're mutating, like their body inside of the suits are not holding the suit up anymore. And she is going to not say anything else, but she is going to quickly get up after getting hit with that rocket and start running towards another door on the other end of the room. And you totally see that door. It's a glass door. You can see outside of it. There is a gyro pad right on the other side of the door. She is trying to escape.
Okie doke.
And it is Nit's turn.
Isn't it Z.OUS' turn?
Well, Z.OUS' turn would have been right before she.
Yeah,
did
Z.OUS was right before he used action. Or he readied an action.
Like the action was carryover from his turn.
Oh, I
earlier.
gotcha. Sorry.
So Nits.
So I'm going to cast from my glove again. I'm going to pull up my glove / agent and shoot out Grasping Graves.
Okay.
And they need to make a dexterity or a strength check to evade it.
That is a 12.
That will not do it. So she doesn't take any damage from it right now. When she starts her turn, she'll take 2d6 damage from it, but more importantly, she can't move as these ghoulish hands reach up from the ground and grab onto her legs to hold her still.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So she's like almost to the door. Like she's about to run through the door, and yeah, those hands come up, and like she's like freaking out about them, and stops when they grab her.
And I will keep hiding behind Z.OUS. This is working out really well for me.
Oh no.
All right. Yeah, Marsha.
I had a plan, and then Nico said, I really enjoy hiding behind Z.OUS. I was gonna dim door Z.OUS and I out that door she was running to.
Oh, yeah?
But then I realized that would be leaving Nits with two mutating people.
From Nico's perspective, that is exactly what Tisha would do. If this campaign has any track record, it is Sylvia bailing on Nits somewhere.
Well, you'd still be able to keep your concentration, right?
Whole person. I'm assuming is gone because they've been hit.
Oh, if they get hit, they lose it.
You know what? That's a good question.
Oh, I guess it is. It would be a concentration. Maybe.
Yeah, it just says for the duration they're paralyzed, so they have the paralyzed feature. I guess it is still going. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the only
As
thing
long as
is
you
just
can keep
each
it.
of their turns they get a save
Okay,
against it
that's
again.
fair.
Yeah.
I just thought that if they got hit,
Which
my
I
bad.
failed.
Yeah, no.
Okay. She is going to do hold person again. How does that work if I try to now just focus the hold person on her? Does that unhold person the other two?
Yeah, you would break your concentration to start a new concentration.
Alright, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do 4th level again to hold.
Well, you do see that she is held
Oh yeah, she is.
already. Yeah, because those hands are visible,
Yeah.
like holding her in place. So everybody is held in place right now.
Yay.
Then she is going to use her power machete to attack one of the ghouls.
Okay. Or the guards
Yeah, the guards.
with their crumply suits.
So nat 1 plus 13, so I don't think that hits, right? Because it's a nat 1.
nat 1?
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't hit.
All right. She.
And you threw it at him?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you threw it at him, it sliced open. It didn't hit them, but it did like catch the suit and kind of tore it open. And you actually see a mutating into a radioactive ooze inside of this suit.
Hi, me, Marsha. Yeah, so I think that we should totally get out of here because she put a mask on and she's trying to run out of this room, and we're in here and they're glowing. If you can't, see that. Yeah. I think we should totally skadoodle after the lady. Like, we need to grab her and then, skadoodle. And that's my
Skadoodle.
turn.
Yogsonik Dynamics has interrupted this feed to provide you with your daily dose of capitalism from our sponsors. Yogsonik Dynamics introduces a new agent for a new age. In addition to the breathtaking Super Retinal display, tri-lens smart camera, and magnetic charging capabilities that you've come to expect from Yogsonik agents. The new Cerebro Dominus boasts an innovative new technology designed to further improve and personalize your experience. The partner chip is easily installed into the nape of your neck, allowing you to access your device with a mere thought. No longer will you need to physically interact with your device for it to do exactly what you want it to. The Cerebro Dominus reacts and responds to exactly what you're thinking about. Yogsonik Dynamics, always on your mind. Yogsonik Dynamics appreciates your mandatory attention. Now back to your regularly scheduled broadcast.
All right, Z.OUS.
How far is it to the door that you mentioned?
It's like 45 feet.
And like, I'm guessing she's not quite to it.
Yeah, she's right before it. So she's like 40 feet.
Okay. Is that spell, is it just like hands that are reaching up grasping her? Is it just like a field of hands?
It's reaching up and grasping her.
Yeah, it's just one person. It's not
It's not like an area.
yeah, it's not
of
an
them.
AoE at all. It's just grabbing her.
Okay. So Z.OUS is going to go his 40 feet to actually be next to her. And he's going to grab the mask from her, or at least try to,
Yeah.
if you need any kind of check or anything.
No, you can grab it from her.
Okay, good. Well, then Z.OUS is going to grab the mask from her
Okay.
and be like, hey, so it seemed like you probably needed this for some reason. This wouldn't be important, would it?
I will say the smoke like dissipated pretty quick. Like it was just like enough to like hit the guards and mutate them.
Yeah, that's fine.
She was just in the area, but she can't respond. Like she's definitely held. I don't think she could even talk, can she?
Yeah.
Depends on like what kind of held.
She's not paralyzed. It just restricts her
Oh,
movement.
okay. Oh, okay. She's just like, you're not gonna get away with this.
What's your password?
I'm not telling you shit.
That's rude.
How rude.
Rude blowing up my office.
That's fair. That was a little rude too.
Oh, this is gonna piss off Liam. Oh, he's gonna kill you.
Yeah, that was already on his agenda. I'm certain.
Wait, who's Liam again?
The guy we keep, the guy we keep coming across. He like is really angry. Keeps trying to kill me every time we see. Never mind. I'll tell you later.
All right.
We decapitated him. He grew his body back. Whatever.
I am rolling low again today. The oozes are still being held, and she took damage 2d6.
Oh,
Yeah,
and I
If you
guess
wanna roll
also
that.
Yep.
Very nice.
Zus would have gained a little bit more health back.
Yeah, roll that 2d6 damage.
No, that might not be the case. So, the glove. These spells say concentration. Those two spells say concentration. So if I switched my
Oh.
glove to the grasping graves, it would have cut off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. It was a shitty roll anyway.
What was the damage
Oh, the 2d6.
that she took? Yeah.
6 damage. They're just scratching her legs with their skeleton
yeah.
hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that because she's wearing a suit, so like it's actually like scratching away the material, and like they're digging into her leg, and her legs just bleeding from them ripping at her like shins and calf area,
That doesn't look comfortable.
and she's just like ah. But yeah, she's screaming, and she's like, just stop this, and you don't need just a password.
Well, what do we need? We need the
Well,
password
well-
and the key, right? So, what's the password in your key?
I'm the key. You can't do it without me.
Are you going to help us do it?
I don't think I have any other choice right now, do I?
How
Well, I mean, I suppose you always got a choice, but it probably won't end well for you.
how are you the key?
All you need to know is that I'm the key, and I have to be alive to be able to open it.
Can I do a perception check
Like an insight.
or an insight roll?
Or
Yeah.
insight. Yeah, you can insight.
Does she really have to be alive?
I got a 10.
I kind of want to see what she's saying is internal.
Okay. Like she's coming off very confident. She's in a lot of pain, and you can tell that she is definitely close to death, but she is confident in what she's saying, and she's standing her ground that she can't move from.
How convenient.
But yeah, like she's being serious, or she's coming off very serious too. You're not going to get Liam to open the door for you, so I'm your only chance.
I think we can deal with that in a second. Let's get rid of these oozes.
She's like, look, if you get this thing off of me, we can use my gyro.
What do you think, Z.OUS? You're right next to her.
Can you fly a gyro?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because I think one of us driving is probably going to be better than her.
I mean, if it has a data port, then if anything else, Blip can probably fly the gyro. As long as we're not trying to do anything crazy.
Yeah, it's good enough for me.
Because Blip can hack into things and pilot them.
Yes, it has a data port. Just get these things off of my legs.
Fine. I never get to use this glove. I turn it off.
And she's just like, come on, before they finish mutating.
That's pretty cold.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. All right, let's go. I'll walk around them. Around the mutating dudes.
Okay, I will still concentrate. I'm gonna still concentrate on holding them though, because
Okay.
I don't want them to stop being held there, just in case. And also, can somebody pat her down before you let her go to make sure she doesn't have any more of those things that make you go into mush? I think that would be a good idea before we get in, close vicinity to her, because did you see what she just did to those men?
Do we have anything?
You can literally use your hands, Nits. Pat her down and make sure she doesn't have any more of those canisters.
Okay. I guess I'll walk around the room over to her and where Z.OUS is, and I'll very awkwardly try to pat her down.
I would say that Sylvia or Marcia, you know your minute's about to come up because that was a lot of talking.
Okay, fair.
So you would definitely want to try and get to the other end.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk.
Door, or out of the room.
I'm gonna walk to by her. For sure. Yeah. And Marcia will actually open the door and walk outside the door if she has the movement.
All right. Yeah. All of you would be able to walk outside the door, which she was heading out the door.
Yeah.
Whenever she was like, "Come on." So right as you get to the other side of the door, Marcia, you look back. I mean, it's glass door, so you can see through it. But the suits do completely crumble because you're not able to hold them anymore. You lost it, and it's this. The ooze is just seeping out of the suits, but they don't seem to be coming after you. They're just in the room, moving around and putting radioactive acid on stuff.
Like you do.
She takes the camera and faces it to herself and says, "Ew, so gross." And then switches it back.
All right.
So when I patted her down, and I didn't enjoy it at all. Did I find anything like an agent or a weapon or anything else that I would have pulled from her possessions?
All right, so you found some pepper spray, you found a stun gun, and you found a small pistol. You also found 2 more canisters and another mask. And her agent, of course.
Of course.
You do notice that she does have some cybernetic implants as well. She does have a sense log, so she is able to record what she sees, hears, and feels.
I'll ask her, is your sense log recording right now?
No, I turned it off before I buckled to working with you.
God damn it. Well, that's a 5 for my insight check, so guess
that's an 18.
Super trustworthy. God.
But she said that she shut it off before she gave up and said that she would help you, so nobody would see it.
And that does at least make sense.
Yep. Cool. All right, so I found pepper spray, stun gun, pistol, agent, 2 canisters, and another mask. And then she's got the sense log recording everything. And we're heading to the gyro, and I will, from my agent, send instructions for Blip to jack into the data port and pilot the gyro.
All right. Yep. Yeah, she gives you the security code to access the helicopter or the gyro as well, so you don't have to hack it.
Cool. Is the gyro loud? Does it make a lot of noise?
It's not that loud. No.
Like, if somebody was out of the gyro and trying to say something to us in the gyro, would we be able to hear them?
Yeah, I guess that would be harder. Because, I mean, it would still be pushing air to where that would be interfered.
Okay. So I want to do a spell.
Okay.
I want to do programmed illusion.
Okay.
And I want the keyword to be Sylvia saying, "Holy shit, is that Liam?" Or sorry, Marsha saying that. And what I want it to do is I create an illusion of a person that is Liam from how we saw him when he was giving the speech. And I want him to run, stick his head in the gyro, and say, "I know what's happening. Molly, just give them what they need. We have bigger problems to deal with at the zoo. I have to go. Just do whatever." And then he runs off.
All right. Like he just jumps off the building.
He runs back into air. He
could. He does fly.
Yeah, he does.
Jumps off
like
the
he's
building. Yeah.
All right.
Holy shit. Is that Liam? And then that happens what I just described.
She's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Listen, we can't tell you a lot, but we do actually work for some very important people. And I know that it seems like, we are putting up this front of it's us against you, but we need your assistance on this. It's a matter of national security. And Liam has obviously been read in. But make sure you cut all comms. Seriously, I know you said you did before, but make sure you do it now.
Does this go all the way up to President Levine?
All the way. Do you need me to deception or anything?
Yeah. Go for it.
Nitz puts on the big earmuffs, like helicopter earmuffs in the passenger seat next to Blip. And Nitz does that because I'm not good at lying, and I don't know what to think. So I'm just putting these giant earmuffs on and staring straight ahead, not looking back.
Yeah, she had got a nat 20, and she has plus 13 to deception.
Damn!
Wow.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Smooth as
Need
butter.
to use your
Smooth
need
as
to use
butter.
your cardiac inspiration on that too.
Get me
I rolled a dirty 20, so that was going to be hard to beat.
Oh, no.
But no, it was also very convincing too. So yeah. She's just like, she presses her temple and a chip comes out, and she's like, "I can't record without this," and hands it to you.
Thank you. Seriously, no communication. I know we took your agent, but from here on out, it's a top secret mission.
All right. Yeah. And she's just going to look out the gyros are flying away. And she's going to look out the door.
This is going to take this opportunity to reload his guns.
Intro and outro music by Nico Rodriguez. Head on over to dreadtechinc.com for everything on the show and other Creative Typo productions.
They found us. Dump the connection, Blip.
Yogsonik Dynamics apologizes for the unscheduled interruption. Remain calm as we locate the nearest re-education facility. You may proceed, user 8342167. Have a Yogsonik day.